I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm late to my own stream. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I forgot water. I forgot water. But I got water now, so it's all fine and dandy now. We got the hello ammonia. Hello Tano. Hello raccoon. Oh, I'm out of breath. I was running. I ran. I also am late because I grabbed cookies. So we're gonna munch. I have like 2 cookies left in my cookie bin. So we're gonna munch on some cookies real quick. They are quite delicious. I'm muting while I chew because I don't want you to hear me chew. Update my follower goal. Oh my god, I need to update my follower goal. Oh my god. I forgot. Alright. I can do that right now while I eat my cookies. Goal updated. Oh, I thought it said I reached it. I'm like, I didn't reach it. I just updated it. What are you talking about? I gotta take a big sip, which goes well with my cookies.
Beepo, beepo.
Beepo, beepo. Hydra's just flooding the sound alerts. Hydra, are you excited for math? That you seem to be very excited. I got 1 more cookie left to eat. Oh, I have 2 cookies. I'll only eat 1 of them, and I'll save 1 for after the test. I'll save 1 of them. It'll be my post-cookie test cookie. Math. You have over 110,000 points. Oh wow, that's a lot of points. Quickly, what's the quadratic equation? Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 2ac all over 2a. 4ac over 2a. Something like that. It's been a hot minute since I've used it, so that could have been wrong. Good enough, yeah. If I write it down, I could get it, but... These are some good cookies. These are some delicious cookies. You guys should be jealous. You don't have gluten-free Chips Ahoy cookies, and I do. What do you get when you square 110 and then divide it by pi? I don't know. A number, I'm sure. I don't know what that number is. It's probably a real number. Yeah, I got it right. It is a number. Good for me. I got it right. I did it. I did the math. I'm so talented. I'm such a good mathematician. My dog is trying to get under my desk. We do not get under the desk. That is not a safe place to be. There are cords there. Tippies do not belong under the desk. That is not where tippies belong. He knows this. He knows he's not allowed under the desk. Doing math myself for accounting, tax season already killing you. Oh, are you an accountant? Are you an accountant, Frozen Fabler? I can't get that L in the right spot for the life of me. Short? Short? I'm not short. I'm a very tall king penguin. Talent? You guys are being bullied. I'm here to learn and to refresh my algebra skills because I'm applying for a new job that has math in it, and I need to refresh my algebra skills. That way, if they ask me to prove my skills, I don't look like a complete and utter stupid head. I had to think of a good word for that. We gotta keep it PG-13 around here. Taxes are automatic over here? What do you mean taxes are automatic? She clearly towers above the chat box. Yeah, look at you guys down there. Look at all chat down there. Chat's right down there. I'm very tall. You can't even fathom how tall I am compared to. Why are there 2 go live messages? Oh, Tori's live? I didn't know Tori was going live. Now I feel bad because I would have gone to watch her stream. I didn't know she was going live today. I just got a follow from a horror fanatic. I hate horror. Horror scares the daylights out of me, and I don't like being scared. So I'm very happy for you in your likes of horror, but please know I will not be partaking in your entertainment of horror. You will not catch me playing horror games. Well, you might in October, but that's just because it's like required in October to play a horror game or two. And even then, I play very tame horror games. They're not very horror-y. Super chat? I got a super chat on YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate the super chat. Welcome in. QuickBooks. Oh my god, my dog. My dog. Get out of here. Come on. Back up. Go. Go play with your pig. He has a stuffed pig he can go play with. He can go play with the pig. But just like for profit, healthcare for there's so much profit, taxes, profit. Where'd my dog go? Is he not trying to get under my desk? Okay, he's beside my desk. Okay, that's okay. Apparently my dog's gonna be a nuisance this stream. He does not like when I stream. He does not like when I talk to the computer. He does not like it at all. Them playing anything horror is a bonus, but if they don't, I absolutely understand. Thank you for the understanding. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you a lot, horror fanatic. Am I saying, is that the right word? Does that say fanatic? That's what I've decided it says. I do this thing where I pick out like 3 or 4 letters in a word and just guess what the word is. That's how I read. That's how I read every word. So like, it's not effective. Don't read like me. Read properly. Read all the letters of a word, okay? Don't just guess. Don't be like me. Be better than me. It does. Yay! I can read. Yay! Hi, Dosu! Welcome in! Welcome to the stream! Oh, my dog is trying to get under my desk. Okay, no, he's laid down. He has laid down. He's not feeling too good, so he's being extra clingy today. He has a tummy ache. He's been sick a couple times today. So if I randomly get up and run away, it's because he's gagging, and I have to run him to the hardwood floor because I don't want him throwing up on my carpet. Got one step closer to getting that job with the reading level. Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm going for a math tutor and not an English tutor because my God, would I... Whoo! If they ever ask me to help, because I'm looking at working at an adult education facility thingy. And if they ever need, because they do math, English, and all sorts of other stuff. If they ever ask me to help with the English thing, because, you know, I got a high school degree. I got an associate's degree, or a high school diploma. I have an associate's degree. I have most of a bachelor's degree. I don't have a bachelor's degree, though. Don't get that confused. But I should be able to do English, right? I have all these qualifications that say I've done English papers on a regular basis, and I have. I have done a lot of English papers. I've taken a lot of English courses. I've finished off my English courses, actually. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. And I got all A's in it, too. I'm just really good at doing revisions. My first paper usually gets, like, a C. And then I do the revisions on it and everything. Bachelor degrees don't mean much anymore, sadly. Yeah, but it doesn't mean much, but at the same, my associate's degree means trash. My associate's degree is meaningless. I wish it meant more. I'm hoping that it will get me through the door of this job, at least. It's a tutoring job. It's not a teaching job, so I don't need that high of qualifications. I just need the skill set and the experience, and I have the skills and the experience to tutor high school math. Like, I have the skills, and I'm gonna prove that later this stream when I start taking this math test. I will say jobs like the ones you're going for still value associates. I hope so. I hope so. And it's an associate's in education. So it's not like it's not even, it's an associate's in the field that I'm applying for. Like it applies. It's not like I have an associate's in like English and going for a math tutor. I have their associates in some random thing. Oh, we got a lurker! Welcome in, lurker. Should I welcome the lurker? Does it make them scared if I welcome them? I don't know. They just want to lurk. Maybe me welcoming them frightens them. We don't want to frighten them away. That's not lurking! That's not lurking at all! That's the opposite of lurking. That's chatting. Welcome to the chat. Okay, how long have we been yapping? 15 minutes? Well, I started stream late because I forgot my water, so I had to run downstairs and get that. So, we've really only been streaming for like 10 minutes. Okay. But that's okay, because it's going to be a short stream, because I don't think this test is going to take me very long to take. I have full confidence in my math abilities. You can still lurk and chat at the same time. I feel like you can't, though. I feel like you're either lurking or you're chatting. If only I had a tutor when I was in high school because I sucked at algebra. It's been 17 minutes. My bad, my bad. My timer says it said 16 something when I started saying that. My timer said otherwise. You sucked at algebra in high school? Algebra, I like algebra. I enjoy it. I like lines and stuff. Me and trigonometry don't get along too well. I can do it, but my god, am I gonna complain about it the whole time. I'm gonna complain the whole time I do. Do I have a bloody nose? I taste copper. Do I have a bloody nose? I think I have a bloody nose in the back of my, Cause I taste copper. It tastes, oh no. Do I have any tissues? I'm gonna go grab tissues just in case it decides to come out the other side. One second. Alright, I'm back. Poppy, did my eyes stay open while I was gone? That's weird. Did they? Maybe I just happened to, I only saw it when I was on screen. Okay, maybe they did close. I don't know. I better not have a bloody nose. But I won't be surprised if I do. It's dry in here. Okay, we should take a math test. This is gonna be a short stream. This is really just me. I wanted to take this math test, and I was like, why don't I stream it? So that's what we're doing. We're gonna stream it because I was like, why not? And this may look familiar because I've taken this math test on stream before, but a very long time ago. So I don't remember any of the answers, which is good because if I remembered the answers, then that would be bad. I also have the answer key, so we can check our answers after we take the test. Normally, I solve a question, check the answer, solve a question, check the answer. But I'm going to try and take the whole test all the way through and then check the answers, which is not how I typically study. I like to check my answers as I go. That way, if I'm making mistakes, I can, you know, correct them before I get too into them. But we're gonna not do that. We're gonna we're gonna just do the whole test first, and I'm gonna be very anxious about it because I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm messing up, and it's gonna be a whole thing. All right, let's. I have it set up. Look, I have this nice little setup here. I also learned how to crop on OBS. You just hold Alt. That's all you have to do. You just have to hold Alt. I spent a very long time trying to figure it out before I Googled it, and like within a half a second of Googling it, I saw the big word Alt, and I was like, huh, I wonder if that will do it. Didn't even read the instructions, just saw Alt in big letters, and was like, ah, that will do it. And instantly fixed the problem. Because you didn't need to see the whole top half of the screen with the top part of the screen with the like the tabs and all that fun stuff. Just blame the test, not yourself. You're never the problem. I'm often the problem. I am often the problem. All right. We're gonna do the test in pink. Yeah, pink. All right, let's start this thing. Example problems, chapter 3, linear functions. All right. Didn't I teach you to hold shift alt on OBS like something when you started? Probably, Tano. You think I remember this stuff? You think I remember how to do things? I don't remember how to do. I don't even remember. don't make that emo at me. Don't you? I do my best. I do my best. Well, I remember. I'll remember. Alright, graph a linear... Can you guys see the writing? I know it's a little small, but I can't really make it any bigger. I've already blown it up a lot. Can you see it? Is it visible? I hope it's visible, because I don't know if I can make it any bigger. I guess I could stretch it. I guess I can. I could stretch it a little bit more, or I could get rid of chat altogether. Oh, wait, I can make myself, wait. What if I make me smaller, but chat, oh, no, that's not chat. I don't know what I just grabbed. That's not chat either. But chat above my head, put the follower goal up here, and then make this even bigger, and then it's alt. I don't have a lot of working space now. Okay, can you read it now? Can you see it now? It's a matter of the text not being completely black. Yeah, I can't fix that. It seems better. But now I'm tiny. I'm on mobile, so that might be the issue. Yeah, small screen. Yeah, that would do it. I'll just read the questions out loud so you guys know what they say, okay? I'll read them out loud to you. Where'd I put my pen? Oh, there it is. Okay, I lost my pen for a second. Okay, I need to remark where my workspace ends. Okay. I don't have a ton of working space here. Okay, graph the linear equation. All right, we're graphing. That's a good start. Briefly explain or show your work and clearly label the 3 points on the graph. All right. We have to clearly label 3 points on the graph. This is also important. You have to follow the I am tiny now. I am currently a small penguin, but only because I have to fit the test on the screen. I'm not actually small. I've just shrunk myself down. It's not real. I'm not actually this small. Don't get confused. Okay, so we have a y-intercept of 4. Okay, that's easy. X, Y. X is 0, Y is 4. Okay, that one was easy. Now we have a negative slope of -3/2. Okay, so we go... Okay, this goes by 2s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, we got 3 points. And we found them by following the slope, which is rise over run. We got rise over run here. So we got that. Because what's up, gamers? We're doing math today. I'm rushing up on my math skills because I'm applying for a new job with math, and I need to make sure I know what I'm doing. That way, when I get there and they're like, "Do you know how to do math?" I can be like, "Yeah, I do," and I can prove that I know how to do math. All right, this point is 2, comma, positive 1. This point is -2, comma, positive 7. You're gonna spend so much time explaining what you're doing, LOL. We're gonna be here a long time. I'm not gonna explain everything in detail because this is really for me. This is real. I'm gonna talk out loud for sure. I'm gonna explain what I'm doing out loud. And if you have questions, then ask them. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna teach it to you. I'm gonna be doing this for me. All right, find the slope and y-intercept for the graph of the equation 4x plus 8y equals negative 16. All right, we got nice round numbers here, so that's good. We're starting off with some nice round numbers. 4, 8, 16. These are good. These all go in. This is good stuff. They're giving us easy questions. All right, so we have 4x plus 8y equals negative 16. So it wants the slope and the y-intercept. So to me, that automatically tells me I should put this into y-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. And to do that, you solve for y. So we're going to solve for y, which means first we need to move the 4x over. So we get 8y is equal to negative 4x minus 16. I put the negative 4 at the beginning, that way it matches mx plus b. You could put negative 16 minus 4x, but I'm not going to do that. And then we just divide by 8. Divide by 8. And that leads us... Oh, I can't fit it there. Okay, that leads us to y is equal to negative 1 over 2x minus 2. Okay, so our slope is equal to negative 1 over 2. And our y-intercept is equal to 0, comma, negative 2. All right. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'm good with linears. Linears are fine. Write an equation for a line in standard form that passes through the points. I don't wanna do that. All right. Okay, we have to erase our work. We don't have enough working space. Alright, we gotta refresh the page real quick. Alright, we refreshed the page. Okay, we gotta write a line that goes through these 2 points. So, that means we need to use point slope form. And that is y1 minus... Oh no. What is point slope form? Huh. I don't want to Google anything. y1 minus y2 equals m x1 minus x2 no. Hi, Tanky. What is point slope form? I might have to look up point slope form. Well, first, we can get the slope. We can start with the slope, which is negative 2 minus 2 all over positive 1. Positive 1 minus negative 4, which makes that a plus sign, which is going to be negative 4 over 5. Alright, negative 4/5. That's at least the slope. I at least have the slope. Better make a cheat sheet with all the formulas now. I think I'm gonna have to Google what point slope form is. I cannot remember what point slope form is, or point slope form is. I know I need the slope, which we got the slope. And I know mx plus, well, maybe it's y1 minus y2 equals m x plus x1 minus x2. Maybe that's it. Writing down helps you remember them. Maybe this is it. I'm not entirely sure. All right, we're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google-ate it. Ah, I messed it up again. All right. We're gonna do a quick Google-ate. It shouldn't show anything if I do this. Yeah. Okay. Point slope form. Y minus y1. Oh, it's because I'm trying to put 2 points in there. You only need 1 point for point slope form. Oh. Okay. Silly Poppy. Okay, so it is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. What is b? What? There's no b. Oh yeah, because we don't know the y-intercept. Okay. All right. Oh, that went off screen. Okay. You don't need to see it. It's fine. So y minus y1 is going to be -2 is equal to m x minus 1. Right? So that would be y minus... Oh, no, stop that. Y plus 2 is equal to mx... Oh, we know what m is. M is -4/5. X plus 4/5. Because we multiply -1 times 4/5. Negative times a negative is a positive. 1 times something is itself. Now we want it in standard form. Ugh. Alright, we'll put it in standard form. Gotta scroll down more. Okay, so standard form is ax plus by equals c. That's what standard form is. So I need to move x over and move the 2 over. And then I have to get rid of -4. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna be grumpy about it, but I'm gonna do it. Alright, so first things first is we got 4/5 x plus y is equal to 4/5 minus 10/5. That's gonna be... This is 2. This is 2. That's gonna be -6/5. I'm gonna just erase it and put -6/5. And multiply everything by 5. We get 4x plus 5y is equal to -6. Yeah, that's what I've decided the answer is. That's what I've decided. I don't know if it's right. 4x plus 5y equals -6. That's where I've decided the answer is. I want to check it right now, but I promised myself I wouldn't check the answers until afterwards. But man, do I want to check the answer right this moment. Okay, we're going to erase all of this. Oh my god, I'm stressing out. I'm stressing. What if I get answers wrong? What if I mess it up? Dev, what if I mess it up? Will you make fun of me if I mess it up? Alright, given the function, find the indicated values. The function is f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2. Our first one is f of negative 5. Alright, easy enough. F of negative 5 is equal to negative 5 squared minus 3 times negative 5 plus 2. Ow, my pinky nail is long. Everyone messes up, even accountants. I'm concerned when my accountant messes up. If you can mess it up and tell me you got it right with full confidence, I'd believe you. I wrote off the screen. Where's the... I forgot where the problem was written. Alright, that should be on screen. Okay. Just dropping in to wish you good luck. I'm not smart enough for math. You don't have to. I'm doing the math for you. You don't have to do the math. I'm gonna do the math. Alright, so f of negative 5 is equal to 25 plus 15 plus 2. Now I have to do basic arithmetic, which is my downfall. 25 plus 15, 5 is 30, 42. Yeah. Alright. 42. F of 0 is 2. I'm not explaining that one. 0, I'm going to explain it. 0 minus 0 plus 2 is 2. F of 0 is 2. I explained it even though I promised myself I wouldn't explain it, but I explained it anyways. That's why multiple accountants look things over. Well, I'd feel so embarrassed if I'd have to tell my coworker they messed up. I'd be like, hey, about that. I was looking at your work and, you're wrong. 5 plus 6 is not 28. It is indeed, and I'd say also a wrong answer. So I'd say like, it's like 12. And then we could both be wrong together. Alright, our next one is f of 4. That's not a 4. 4. So which job requires you to do algebra? I'm going to be applying to be a math tutor for an adult education place. I keep saying facility. I don't think facility is the right word. But it's for people who are either getting their GEDs or getting ready to go back to college. They may have got their high school diploma, but it was a long time ago and they need to refresh their math skills before they can continue on to... They don't want to go into college like with a 10-year gap in their math skills and then have to pay for remedial math when they can go to this place for free. So like, yeah. So I won't be teaching algebra because teaching implies different. I'll be tutoring algebra. So the teacher will do the teaching and then I would go around and help students with their work after the teacher had done their teaching. And the teacher would also probably go around and help. But I guess they're looking for a new teacher, but I'm simply not qualified to be a teacher. I do not have the degree to be a teacher. I cannot be a teacher. I can only be a tutor. I would love to be a teacher, but if they hired me as a teacher, I'd be very concerned because that would mean they're hiring someone with very little credentials to be teaching these people. Which I believe I'd have the skill set to do the teaching, but it is important to have the credentials as well. 16 minus 12 is 4 plus 2 is 6. Right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4, 16, and then 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, there's that. Functions. Alright, we're getting to chapter 5. Exponents and polynomials. This one is going to be a lot of writing. Alright, use the product rule to simplify. The product rule is multiplying things together, like, across. Like, I'll show you, So our problem is negative 2x squared y. And then 5x squared y to the 6th. So these are being multiplied together, and you can only multiply, well, you can multiply together, God, how do I explain this? I'm going to multiply together the like things. So I'm going to multiply the 2 and the 5 together, the x and the x together, and the y together. That's how we're going to do it. And when you multiply things with exponents, you simply add the exponents. It's actually very straightforward. It's very nice. The division one is going to be a little more tricky. The division one, you just subtract the exponents, but it's a little more tricky because you can't have negative exponents in your final answer. You can have negative exponents. Negative exponents exist. But you have to make sure that the negative exponent is, you flip it around to make it not negative. I'll show you that in a minute too. So this is negative 10, x to the 4th, y to the 7th. Is negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. X, 2 plus 2 is 4. This is y to the 1st power. It's early stream. I don't know if I'm going to do my other stream today. I probably will. I'm feeling very manic right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's my very first day feeling like this, so it's not technically mania right now. Right now it's just hyper. So we're just keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't turn into mania, you know? We're just gonna keep an eye on it. Magical madness, magical math, magic math. Alright, now we have to do the quotient rule, which quotient is just division. They just made a funny word for division. I don't know why they decided to make a funny word for division. They just did. I'm just rewriting the problem right now. So this problem is mean because it has z to the 0 in it. Anything to the power... Well, at least you're not losing your cool. I've never had any cool. Where is this cool you speak of? How's the math test going? We're on problem 7, 4, 5. Oh, we're on problem 6. It's separated into chapters. So like I did 4 problems here, and then I have a couple more problems here. These problems don't have A, B, C, D on them, so that's pretty helpful. Oh, I said that 4 has A, B, C, but it doesn't have A, B, C, D. It just has A, B, C. Got your own studying to do? We can study together. Co-study. Yay. I really want to know what Tori's streaming right now. I keep thinking about it. I want to know. I want to know. Will you tell me? All right. So anything to the power of 0 is just 1. So I'm just gonna erase that. We got a 1. We don't need that. We're just going to erase it, and that's not going to be in our answer. All right. So division. We'll start with the exponents because that's actually easier than the numbers to me. So x squared x. Okay, we need a division line. So this is going to be x to the 4th on the bottom, and y to the 8th on the top, and then 36, 48. They're both divisible by 12, so 3/4. I think 12, 24, 36, 48. Yeah. So 3y to the 8th all over 4x to the 4th. Use the power rule to simplify. Okay, we can use the power rule. I know the power rule. I know the power rule. The thing is, I don't know the names of any of these rules. I just see the problem and I just know how to solve it. I didn't know that this was called the power rule. I just know that when you multiply exponents in, you multiply them. When you have a tower of exponents, you multiply them. When your exponents are across this way, you add them. That's how I remember it. When they go up, multiplication is a dot in algebra. You go up. When you go horizontal, you add. Okay. Same popping. My brain ain't got space for formula names. All right. So 2 to the 4th power. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 4, 4, 16. 2 to the 4th power is 16. Erase. Alright, we're gonna have to refresh the page. That's not erasing. Okay. A to the 2nd power to the 4th power is gonna be A2 times 4, which is A to the 8th power. B to the 1st power, it's an invisible 1. B to the 1st power to the 4th power is just B to the 4th power. So we get... Oh, I forgot the 16. 16, A to the 8th, B to the 4th. Alright. Can I check my answers? Can I... There's a few more pages of test. There's... we're streaming until the test is done. Half of this is the answer key. Half of this is the answer key. So don't get too scared. What, Panda? What? You should write Y to the 8th as well, not just say it. Did I not write it? Where did I not write it? Oh. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, I wrote a 2. I wrote a 2. That's supposed to be an 8. Why did I write a 2? Thank you, Panda. Thank you. I wrote a 2. It's supposed to be an 8. My bad. I wrote 2. Why did I write a 2? All right, I want to check my answers so bad. Okay, we're not checking the answers. We're not checking the answers. We're not checking the answers. Go to the next page. Oh, I want to write the answers so bad. Alright, use the negative exponent rule. Alright, alright. I was wondering why there were no negative exponents in the other one. 2a to the 6... Wait. Am I just writing stuff down wrong? No, it's to the 8th power, because it's 2 to the... I don't see anywhere where I have a 2a. I have a 16a. I don't see anywhere where I have a 2a. Where are you looking for 2a? Talking about number 2? Yeah, that one I already fixed because I had written... Yeah, I said 8 while writing 2. Yeah. Oh, you can't see it. There's also someone in YouTube correcting me. There's someone in YouTube saying I wrote 6 instead of 8. Or I wrote 8 instead of 6. But it should be 8. Because 2 to the 4, 2 to the a times 4, 2 times 4 is 8. I think... Hello! Hello, YouTube chat. Hello. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Oi? Is your name Oi? Oi, oi. Alright. How far can I write? Right here. Okay. I like how I started in pink and I very quickly went back to blue. Okay, so we have negative exponent rule. Whoop. Beep. Alright, so first we'll start by distributing this negative 2. So 3 to the negative 2. Okay, we'll just put the 9 down there automatically. We'll just stick that down there. And then x to the negative 8. X to the negative 2. Y to the negative 8. Did I copy this problem right? Yeah, they did. Alright. negative 8 minus negative 2 is negative 4, or sorry, negative 6. So we get y to the 8 all over 9x to the 6th. I think that is the answer. Hi, Foogie. Welcome in, Foogie. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're doing a math test today to refresh my memory. My memory skills. That's what we're doing today. I'm not checking my answers though, so I'm very anxious about it. Because I typically check my answers as I go, but I'm not checking my answers, so I'm very anxious. Alright, now we need to do some addition. Oh god, I forgot that we have to do factoring and stuff. Oh, this is going to be bad. I don't remember how to factor at the top of my... Oh god. This is going to be embarrassing. Okay, what else is on this page? Factoring, rational expressions and equations. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad. Oh god, I don't remember how to do all this. It's been a hot minute. It's been probably 2 years. No, I did it on stream before. So, a year? Yeah, it's probably been a year since I've touched algebra. And I am not remembering what I'm doing. X squared plus negative x just cancels out. Negative 4x minus x is negative 5x. Negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. Okay, that's that one. That one I didn't really have to write anything down. Okay, so 3x minus 1. Factoring and addition is easy. Exponents were my bane, though. Exponents I can do just fine. It's when you actually I have to actually find, like, what is, like, 15 to the 7th power. That's when I'm like, ah, yes, calculators. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so this is tricky, guys. This is tricky. This tricks up my students all the time. When you are subtracting this polynomial right here, you have to distribute this negative sign to every single part of the polynomial. I can't term in the polynomial. You have to distribute it. You cannot just subtract the 5x squared and then leave everything the same. You have to distribute all of it. Okay? Okay, alright. Let's do it. 3x minus 1 minus 5x squared plus 3x minus 7. Alright. We have minus 5x squared in the front. 3x plus 3x is plus 6x. Negative 7 minus 7 is negative 8. Negative 1 minus 7. Yeah. So we got... You got the negative 5x part, and the plus... It's plus 6x, though. You lost an x. You lost your x. How'd you get a square sign in Twitch chat? How'd you do that? Been so long. I get that. I get that. I feel that right now. Control Alt 2. Interesting, interesting. Negative 5x squared plus 6x minus 8. Now remember, I'm not checking my answers, so these can be wrong. I'm not perfect. I am not perfection. 8x squared minus 7x cubed plus 3x minus 2. Again, we gotta distribute these to each term. Each little termy thing. A term is like this. This is a term. This is a term. This is a term. They each need to be distributed to, which means I have to do multiplication. I've said this before, I'm really bad with my 7s. I don't know what 8 times 7 is off the top of my head. So we're gonna have to figure that out. 56? Thank you. I'm gonna believe you completely because I have no idea. I'm gonna put my full faith in you guys, pen pals. 40, 48, 56. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Because 8 times 5, 8 times 6, 8 times 7. Yep. That's how I was going to do it if I did it in my head, too. I was going to do 8 times 5, then add 16 to it. Alright, so we got 56, negative 56, x to the 5th power, plus 8, 16, 24, x to the 3rd power, minus 16, x squared. And that's it. Negative 56, x to the 5th power, plus 24, x to the 3rd power, minus 16, x squared. There's that. Or 49. Oh, yeah, because 7 squared is 49. That's true. Alright, now we gotta do some multiplication of 2 polynomials. I'm just copying down the problem real quick. Alright, we gotta do 5... what's it called? First... Foil! We have to foil this. Father forced me to memorize the first tens tables. We were told in American school we had to learn up to 12. We had to learn the 1 through 12 on our times tables. Just because we were told to learn it does not mean I learned it though. All right, we got 15x squared plus 6x minus 40x minus 24. We need to subtract these x's out. We're going to do that over here, though, because I don't want to write it twice. 15x squared. Positive 6 minus 40. Negative 34. X minus 24. Because negative 40 plus 6. Yeah. Negative 34, I think. Yeah. Am I going the right direction? I'm positive. I'm at a positive, getting negative. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. Alright, we're to factoring. Alright, factor this. Okay, we're just gonna... What? Okay. X squared plus x minus 2. Factors of 1 that sum negative 2. X minus 1. X minus 1. X minus 1 squared. Is that right? Is this right? The difference of squares? Where did the 6 come from? Oh, you're right. It should be 9. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. I did addition instead of multiplication. 15x squared plus 9 minus 40 x minus 24. Alright, so now it's 31. Alright. We went back. We went back. We got it. Thank you for the catch. I feel like I'm cheating. X minus 1 squared. Alright. Next problem. 32x squared minus 40x plus 12. Why am I putting parentheses? We don't need parentheses. Okay, something that goes into all of these. 2 at least. 8, no. 6? Does 6 go into 40? No. No, it does not. So just... I'll pull out 2 and see what happens. 15, 16, x squared minus 20. Yeah, 4. Okay, we could pull out 4. Alright, 4. 32, 4... 8? 8x squared minus 5x plus 3. 8, 12, 8, 16. Yeah, 32. Alright, so we pulled out that. And now we need to find factors of 24 that sum negative 5. Factors of 24 are 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8. Am I doing this right? This seems wrong. Okay, so 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay. Oh, that was supposed to be an 8. I don't know why I wrote X twice. I'm getting burnt out already. I haven't done math in a while. And then we're going to subtract 8x and then add 3x plus 3. And then we can factor out an 8x and get x minus 1. And then we can factor out a negative 3 and get x minus 1. And then we can get 4, 8x minus 3, x minus 1. I don't know if this is right. I just wrote... You did 12 instead of 24, but I understood. I understood. I don't know if this is right. I can multiply it back in and find out. Let's write it over here and then do that. Because I'm a lot better at multiplying out than I am factoring in. Okay. 24x minus 12 x minus 1. 24x squared minus plus 24x minus 12x plus 12. Oh, I think I messed it up. Did I mess up my multiplication in? Negative 12. Because this does not equal 40. Oh, okay. 1 second. Let's rewrite this. I need to stop going so fast. 32 x minus 12 How will 40 divide by 4? 5. How will 40 divide by 10? Oh, I put 5 instead of 10. I see, I see. So I messed this whole thing up. I messed the whole thing up. You can hit the everything's not okay button, Panda, if I miss it. I'm gonna be doing a tutoring job, but I'm gonna need to learn to slow down. That's what I'm gonna need to learn how to do. We'll just pull the 4 out automatically. 10 plus 3. And then, can you see that? No, you can't. Okay, up here. We're still looking for factors of 4, but now we're looking for factors of 4 that... I don't have the job yet. I have to practice before I can get the job. I have to practice that way when they ask me to prove my skills, I can do that. And I need to learn to slow down. I will not pay 500 points to scream at you. It's funnier for me this way. Ah, fair enough. So it'd be 2 and 12. Negative 12, positive 2. Negative 12 x plus 2x plus 3. My voice is getting raspy. I don't know why my voice is getting raspy, but it is. We're gonna pull out a 4x. Get left with 2x minus 3. And then we're going to pull out a plus 1 and get 2x plus 3. 4. 4x plus 1. 2x minus 3. 4. 4x plus 1. 2x minus 3. Plus 3. Where am I getting minus 3? Plus 3. Plus 3. I have a plus sign right there, and I still decided to put... Why are you adding 2x? Because I needed to sum... Oh, this is supposed to be x right here. I needed to sum negative 10. Because negative 12 plus 2x is equal to negative 10. So from here to here, I have not changed the problem. I have just made it look different. I have not changed the sum of the problem. I've just made it look slightly different. That way I can separate stuff out into factors. Because negative 12x plus 2x is equal to negative 10x. So I get right back to where I started. Oh, you can't see any of that. But yeah. That's why I did it. Yeah. We're gonna multiply this out and check it. How did you go from step 4 to 5? Oh, because I factored... So technically I'm factoring out 2x minus 3... Oh, this is still supposed to be a plus 3. That's why I put a minus. Is because I put a minus there. Oh, I messed something up. I have minus signs in places where I shouldn't have minus signs. But this is right. So how do I get from here to there? Because this I know is right. Erase that. What do you think I should do, Panda? I haven't done factoring in well over a while. Because then I factor out the 4x. Do I pull out a negative 1? No, because then I'd get negative 2x minus 3. That won't help me. Erase this. which means erase this. What if I flip-flop it? No, I'd still end up in the same position. Even if I flip-flopped it, I'd be in the same spot. Different signs, biggest one positive. Same sign, both negative. Isn't step 4 just 4x times 2x? See, that's what I had, but then I have one that has 2x minus 3 and one that has 2x plus 3, and we need them both to say the same exact thing. I either need it to be both 2x plus 3 or both 2x minus 3. They both need to equal the same thing. Otherwise, I can't factor it out again. Oh! Oh. We're gonna use different numbers. We're gonna use 4 and 6 instead of 2 and 12. That should fix my problem, I think. I think this will fix my problem. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. We're gonna do it out to find out if that fixes my problem. Oh my god, erase. I should fix my problem. And then we're gonna pull out a -3 to get 2x minus 1. That did indeed fix my problem. Because now I have 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. They're the same. Alright, we're going to try one more time and we're going to multiply this out. Okay, but why are you able to split the parentheses like that from steps 4 to 5? 4 to 5. Why am I able to split the parentheses like that? 3 to 4. I've decided that I'm going to combine these guys and I'm going to combine these guys. Because I don't actually have to... I'm not changing the value of the problem. I'm just rearranging the problem. And I want these two to be buddies, and I want these two to be buddies. So that's... I factor 4x out of these two and get left over that. And I factor -3 at... I have an extra x just chilling there. But I factor -3 out of... Get out of there. I don't like that there. I factor out a -3 out of this one to get to there. But we still don't know if this is correct. So let's get rid of that. It's always good to check your work at the end of your exam if you have time. Looks good to you? My question is, does that mean it looks good to you because you know algebra? Does it look good to you because you have no idea what you're looking at? Those are two very different things. One of them brings me confidence. I use factors to destroy the factors. I bring confidence? Yeah, confidence! Have confidence. 32x squared minus 16x minus 24x plus 12. Negative 16 minus 24. We have completed the problem. It took 4 tries. 4 separate tries. But we have gotten there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, but we got there. We got there eventually. Alright, we got another one. Four x squared. That's not an x. 4x squared minus 13x plus 3. Is this going to be prime? I feel like one of them should be prime. Like just in the fact of a test, like one of your questions should be prime. Factors of 12. That's sum negative 13. Same signs, both negative. So negative 12 and negative 1. Four x squared. Oops. I don't need that. Minus 12x minus 1x plus 3. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm rushing again. I'm rushing. I feel like this is right. This is going smoothly. That went really smooth, so I don't know if I did it right. That went too smoothly. Like I don't know, I'm suspicious. It was... I do it the long way because I tutor the long way. I do it long ways because I tutor long ways. Alright, 4x squared minus 12x minus x plus 3. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't even really need to check that one, but habits. But habits. Alright, solve the equation. Oh, God. Can I even fit this on screen? Alright, we're gonna start by just multiplying this out. That's just where I'm gonna start. I keep putting that parenthesis there and I don't need it. Alright, then we're going to move everything over to the left. For me, it looks like a bunch of symbols. It is a bunch of symbols. That is correct. It is indeed a bunch of symbols. No, did somebody just really cheer? Hip hip hooray! We're doing math! Thank you so much for the cheer, Cow King. How do you know if the process is correct if you don't write it down and then verify? Exactly! You gotta do it all the way. Negative 24 minus 52. Oh. 76. I think. No, I need to add it. I'm going the wrong way. It's minus a negative. I need to add it. It's negative 52 plus 24. Um... Oh god. I might grab a calculator. I can't do this much math at in one sitting. I've made a terrible mistake doing this whole thing. Couldn't you just check the first and last number to see their factors and find which of the first numbers in addition to the last number factor equally to the middle number? That's what we did! Just longer. Why did I erase that? I needed that. I need to see it. I can't do it in my head. Okay, so we need -50. What if I do it the other way around? What if I do it this way? That's 25. That's the wrong number. Okay, that looks better to me. Okay, so we take 24 away from 52. I'm so bad at subtraction. Subtraction is not something I'm good at. Is it -28? It's gonna have an 8 in it. I know that. Or wait, no. I thought it was gonna have a 6 in it. It is -28. Where am I getting 6? Oh, because 4 and 2. I don't know, man. Whatever, now we just gotta factor it. Factors of 28. That's sum 3. 14. 2 and 14. 3. 3 goes into 24, not 28. 4, 26. Times 6 is 24, so it would be 27. Stupid sevens. 4, 5, 6, 7, so we got it. Different signs. Biggest one positive. I'm doing it out the long way. I know it drives people insane, but I'm doing it out the long way. It's gonna happen. We're doing it out longhand. We just pull an X out of it, then we get 1. Ah! 6, 7. No! One of these is supposed to be squared. That one. -4 x plus 7 x plus 7 x minus 4. So I can personally jump from here to here. I can do that. The problem is these two steps help students understand what's happening. Like, I can go from step, what is this, step 2 technically, to step 4. But I want my students to understand what's happening. Oh, so the answer is -7 or +4. Because this equals 0. So then to make it equal 0, we can plug in -7 to get 0. We can plug in +4 to get 0, and we have an answer. I forgot that I was actually solving a problem and not just factoring a problem. So now I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna do this, but I'm gonna struggle. Okay, we're gonna do it out. Factors of -12 that sum -1. Both are. Okay, so we got -4, +3. right? X squared minus 4x. You guys probably can't see this tiny writing, and I understand that. It's pretty small. It's pretty tiny. It'd be worse if I were on phone, yes. Yeah, if you're on your phone, there's no way you can see it. This is difference of squares, which would be x plus 4, x minus 4. I'm pretty sure. X squared minus 4x plus 4x minus, yeah. All right, now these other two I might actually have to do out. These other two are not as simplistic. Factors of 8 that sum 7. Eight and negative 1, right? It's that easy, right? It's that straightforward, right? I didn't expect to see math on here today, but here I am. You can zoom in on the highest quality. Oh! Well, there you go. We factor out a 2, we get x squared plus... Nope. We factor out a 2x. Factor out a 2x, we get x plus 4. We factor out a negative 1. We get x plus 4. So we get 2x minus 1. X plus 4. Now this one I cannot do, if there's a, so like how 2 is a here, I can't do those ones in my head. I don't know why. I've never been able to do them in my head. I have to do them out. And then x factors of negative 21. Oh, this one I can probably just do out. The sum. It's readable if I zoom on 1080. I don't know technical terms, but I know 1080 is a number that pops up all the time. Factors of 21 that sum negative 4. With a difference of negative 4. Okay, it's gonna be a 7, I think. 7 and 3. Different signs. Biggest one's negative. Negative 7. Positive 3. X. X. I think. This is what happens when I try and do stuff in my head. I make mistakes. I make mistakes when I try and do stuff in my head. Cross that out, 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 cross that out. And we get left over with x, 2x minus 1 all over x minus 7. I used to love math, but my memory has been declining since I forget. Yeah. If you don't use it, you're going to forget it. Like, that's just what's going to happen. Alright, divide. Why can't I just multiply? I think I can. I think I can do this. I think that's allowed. Factors of 20 that sum... Why is there a random R? Oh, that's not an R, that's an X. That's an X. It just looks like an R to me. It's tiny to me too, okay? I think this is right, because if you multiply, it's just if you divide, it's just multiplying by the reciprocal. I think this is right. I could be wrong. Factors of 20 that sum negative 9, negative 4, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. And we're going to factor a 3 out of this and get 5 minus x. Right? Yeah. So I don't see anything that I can really cross out. Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me rewrite it. I got a little too deep. Plus 20. There we go. I made it fit. 1080 refers to the lateral pixelation definition. One of the most popular setups are multiples of 180p. Ah. What does P stand for? Pixel? Alright, so we're going to factor out a 3 out of this and get 5 minus x. X plus 6 just stays the same. Alright, and then x. Have I played Kingdom Hearts before? I have never played Kingdom Hearts. I know my brother played Kingdom Hearts, but I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Alright, factors of 20 that add up to negative 9 would be negative 4 and negative 5. And after here, I don't know where to go. Because 5x minus... This would be... negative x plus 5. Which is not the same as this. I'd factor out a negative 3. Oh, good point. I could factor out a negative 3 and make it the same. And then it would be x minus 5. There we go. There we go. That's how we make it be the same. Now I can cross those out. So then I get negative 3 all over x plus 6, x minus 4. Which seems like a reasonable answer. I don't think you can pull anything else out of here. Yeah, everything else seems like it's gonna stay. I think that is fully reduced. Can pull out negative 1. I'm getting really cold. Alright, we have to add these two fractions together. Do I even know where to start with this? No, not off the top of my head, no. I know that in order to add two fractions, you have to have the same denominator. I do not have the same denominator. I know that this is difference of squares, I think. Well, Would that do it? That would be x squared minus y x plus y x minus y squared. Those cancel out. Yeah, okay, that is right. Okay, I think I understand what I need to do. I think I understand. Correct pixels. 720 is called high definition, but modem resolutions easily go to 260. I've never heard of 2160 pixels. I've heard of 1080 a lot, but not 2160. Okay, and then we need to do 5 times the missing thing. The missing thing is x minus y. X plus y. X minus y. So then we can actually multiply this in. And then that's 8y, or 8x, I should say. Do you have another chat? Oh yeah, I have YouTube chat. I have YouTube chat, but it's not on screen because Twitch TOS refuses to allow me to put YouTube chat on screen. So I have Ghost YouTube chat, and they're teaching me about pixels. I don't know if that answer is right, by the way. I've reached a point where I'm tired and I just want to get this done. That's what I thought. I was a bit confused for a bit. Yeah, they're teaching me about pixels over there. I still have to do the corrections on this. Although you guys have helped me not have to do so many corrections because you've helped me with my mistakes. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. It's good to refresh on algebra. It's exhausting. My brain is getting fried. My brain is not braining very well anymore. All right, 5x. I wrote too big. All right, we're going to erase up here and start writing up here again. 5x minus 8 minus 5 all over 2x minus 4. If I factor out this 5 and this 2, is it going to do what I think it's going to do? We just get 5 halves. We just get 5 halves. Ugh. Oh, we have to do some solving now. Nope, that didn't erase. Ah, we gotta refresh the page. Alright, we got 2 problems left on this page, and then let's go see what we have on the other page. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna finish this. How long have we been going? We've been going for almost 2 hours. I promised I'd go until I finished the test, but I don't know. I don't know if I can finish this test in one sitting. I don't have the confidence in me. Maybe if we take a break. Maybe if we take a couple-minute break. And I can eat my cookie. Or I'll correct the first half of the test and then see how from there. Yeah, we'll correct the first half of the test and then go from there. That's what I think what we'll do. Okay. So we still have to solve these two though. All right. -1. Oh. That should do it. Because x over 5 minus x over 5, x over 5. That should do it. The most important skill I learned destroy champion knowledge test was when to take a break. Yeah, I'm not good at taking breaks though. I tend to not take breaks and then I regret it. I'm very bad at taking breaks. -5. 3 minus 5 is -2. Oh, my work is a bit off screw. Oh, what happened? Oh. There we go. It's because I had that side panel open. I'm just making stuff up right now. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Do I have to set this equal to 0? There's no x squares. So I don't think I do. I don't think this is what I need to do. I don't think that's what I need to do. We will do the -x minus 2 over x plus 5. Just because I think getting rid of that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want to get rid of these denominators. I like how I said this is not what I need to do and then immediately rewrote exactly what I had on the screen before, just neater. Alright, if I multiply both sides by x plus 5, I'd get -x minus 2 is equal to... Yeah, because that would cancel. That would cancel. 4 minus x all over 2. Well, then I can just multiply by the 2 and get -2x minus 4 is equal to 4 minus x. I can just get rid of the whole denominator. Add x to get -x. Subtract 4. Is it 0? I don't feel like it's 0. I don't feel like the answer is 0. Oh, wait. 1 second. I need to do this in 2 steps. Let me do this in 2 steps real quick. Add negative x is equal to negative 4 equals 4. Nope. Nope. Erase that. Minus 4. Add 4 to both sides. Negative x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8. I had to do that in 2 steps. Otherwise, I wasn't gonna do it. I don't know why that had to be done in 2 steps, but it did. I was trying to subtract. I was trying to add and subtract at the same time, and I forgot the negative 1 on the right of the equation. What negative 1? This one? This one I accounted for before I even started. When you reverse negative x. When you reverse negative x. Yeah, because it was... Oh, negative 8. I said it in my head, I promise. I knew what I meant in my head, but God, did I not write it down. That sounds like something I would do. Oh, I need to take a big sip. I could use a big sip. I could use a big sip. Now, I keep my viewer count hidden because I get stressed out by my viewer count. But because I'm doing a math test right now, I'm going to go check and see if there's more than 5 of you in here. There are 16 of you watching me do a math test right now. Why? Now I'm going to be stressed out that 16 people are going to know that I'm messing up repeatedly. Math doodles? I don't think these are math. I don't think it's doodles. Nope. Alright. We take a sip, maybe a big sip, maybe even a gulp. I wouldn't go as far as a gulp. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. We're watching you, judging you. I feel it. I feel the judgment. We're gonna do this problem, and then we're gonna check the answers that we have so far. You never see math on Twitch? That's fair, that's fair. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Should I just multiply both of these by this side? Should I just do that? Is that allowed? Is that something I'm allowed to do? I think it's allowed. I'm gonna do it. At this point, I just don't care. It looks right. It looks like something I'm allowed to do. I feel like I'm allowed to do this. Alright, subtract 16. Negative 10x. Subtract 9. Negative 11. Divide by negative 10. Yep, that's what we're writing down. Is it right? Probably not. Prob's not. I doubt it, but that's what we're writing down. Alright. Did I say that 2 times 6 is 16? Did I do that at some point? Did I do that? Six. I did decide it's 16. Oh my god. 12x. Alright. Now we have to redo the math for the last part. Subtract is going to be negative 6x. This is still negative 11. X is equal to 11 over 6. I told you it was probably not right. I told you. Alright. Let's go look. We have... Okay, so where's the answers start? Answers start on page 4. Okay. 2104. 2104. Okay. Do we have red? We do have red. This one is correct. Page 4. Slope negative half. Oh, we had to go to page 5. Wait. I'm missing part of the answer. I'm missing part of the answer. Where's the answer to question 2? Oh, this one. Okay. I'm not missing part of the answer. The answer is right here. Negative half, 0, negative 2. Negative half, 0, negative 2. 4x plus 5y equals negative 6. 4x plus 5y equals negative 6. I can do linears. That's not a problem. 42, 2, 6. 42, 2, 6. Linears do not give me any problem. I'm good at those. So far we have 4 for 4 correct. Alright, negative 10x to the 4th y squared. Negative 10x to the 4th y to the 7th, not squared. What am I even saying? Correct. 3y8. No, I was on the right page. 3y8, 4x4. Yeah. We're doing good. We're doing good, guys. Oh, what was that? What was that? We just got a resub. Or was that a resub or a first sub? That was a resub from Bent Needle. Thank you so much for the resub. 3 months went by quickly. So a symptom of getting old. Math screen is blocking alert. Oh, I have it layered funny. Here, let me move this down. There. That should fix it. That should fix it in the future. That should have it fixed. Alright. I was using my mouse for this because it's faster. 16A8B4. A8B4. Okay. Check. Alright, page 1 is correct. Page 1 is good. Oh, page 2. Page 2 started giving me some trouble here. Alright. Problem 4 on chapter 5. Problem 4. Y8, 9, X6. Got it. Negative 5x minus 7. That's problem number 6, I think. Negative 5x minus 7. Okay. Negative 5 squared. This would be so much easier if I could have them side by side. Your mouse handwriting is quite neat. Oh, I'm using a stylus. This is just my handwriting. It is not neat. It is atrocious. I have a stylus. This is not with my mouse. It is just bad. But thank you. Thank you for the attempt at a compliment. I appreciate it. I can't believe I've been doing this for 2 hours. It feels like it's been like 10 minutes. Oh my god. You know what? I'm eating my cookie right now. You know what? I'm eating the cookie. Negative 5x squared plus 6x minus 8. Alright, negative 56. This one's hard to see. Plus 24x to the 4th minus 16x squared. Oh, did I not add right? Do I have this one wrong? I think I have this one wrong. My exponents are wrong. This is supposed to be to the 4th. But how? Nah, I think I'm right. Nah, I'm right. How would you get this to the 4th power? How would you get that to the 4th? No, 6a. Nah, there's no way that's right, bro. X squared times x is x to the 3rd. This is wrong. There's no way. This is wrong. I am confident 100% that that is not correct. Guys. Okay, you guys agree that this is wrong, okay? Alright, so they're wrong. They're wrong, I'm right, okay? Can I trust him any longer? Is there any trust left in this relationship? Alright, and then negative 15x squared minus 31 minus 24. Yeah. Alright, now for factoring. I guessed on a lot of this. Ah, I got the first one wrong. I went very fast on that one, though. I'm not surprised. Okay, let's try and do it out again. Factors of -2 that sum +1. Oh, it'd be -2 and 1. Or, no, +2 and -1. Yeah. Alright, alright. Are you gonna do tutoring again or classroom type setting? Tutoring in a classroom type setting. So what happens is the classes are only like 3 or 4 kids at a time, and they're not even kids, they're young adults. And they go over math and stuff, and it sounds like they work independently at their own pace. And the teacher gives lessons based on where students are at, I think. I don't really know how it works. I'm going to be quite honest. I haven't sat in on a class. That's probably something I'll want to do before I accept the job, is ask if I can just sit in on a class or two. Just to see what the vibe of the class is like. How does the class work? Is tutoring something that's going to make sense for this? Because they don't have a tutor. I cold called them. There's no job opening. I cold called them and was like, hey, can I tutor for you? And they're like, that sounds like a great idea. And they're just checking over my credentials and everything, and yeah. Do they tutor like Kumon? I don't know who that is. You called and said, give me job? I did cold call and tell them to give me job. X minus 3, 4x plus or minus 1. Oh, I skipped one. Okay, so this one's right. This one was wrong. I skipped a problem. Alright, let's go find B again. B. What? I'm missing a problem. Okay, they're out of order. Wait, what? Where's the 32 one? 32x squared. $32x squared. Okay. That's... Where's the answer to that one? Oh, 4, 2x minus 1, 4x minus 3. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Alright, we're on to 7. Oh no, we have to solve the equation first. -7, +4. I think that's what we had. Yeah. We got it. We got it, guys. So far we have 1 incorrect because I rushed right through it. Which I want you to know, I want to cry because I have 1 wrong. I strive for perfection. So the fact I have 1 wrong is very upsetting. Okay, Chapter 7-1. 2x minus 1, x minus 7. Yep. Oh, that was A. A is good. We're on page 7, I think. No, we're on page 8. Okay, we're on page 9. 3 x plus 6. Oh, there's 2 answers? Okay, I get it, because Do they not want the negative up with the 3? Because I put the negative up with the 3. I'm gonna call it right because that's just a difference of like... They just want me to write this over here. Which seems silly. That seems silly to me. I'm gonna call it right. Oh, was it all ors? Oh, okay, so this one counts as right. Okay, this one counts as right, and this is the one that I had. Okay. I had this one. I thought they were saying that these two were the only right ones. Didn't I have +4? Oh, maybe. Did I have +4? Did I get it wrong? No, I have -4. I have -4. It's all good. It's all good. You just want me to have a problem wrong. You just want to see me cry. 8x minus 5y for the numerator. Alright, we got that one right. Oh, I got this one completely wrong. We'll have to redo it. We got this all wrong. I say we. I got it all wrong. You guys didn't do nothing wrong. You guys are perfect. I'm trying to read how he did it. That's how I did it. Up till this point. Was my arithmetic just wrong? Okay, so I understand up till here I did it the same way. 2 times 3 is 6x, 2 is 8x is negative... Oh, yeah, negative 3 minus... 6x minus 5x, 8x, plus 3 is 11x. I remember at some point I had 10 here. I had 10 instead of 11. So that's probably where I went wrong. I probably said that 8 plus 3 is 10. But either way, we got this one wrong. That one is wrong. Technically, if you sneak in a +1. X is -8. That one we got right. That one's good. And then 11/16. Which I'm not confident about this one. I did this one way too fast. 11/6, yeah. I said 16th, but it says 6th right there. Alright, we got 2 problems wrong. Out of, I don't know how many problems that was. There's a lot of problems. But we got 2 of them wrong, and then the actual hard part of the test we haven't even gotten to yet. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'd be able to do that part anyways. I'd be able to do this. But I'm all tuckered out. I said I'd go till I finished the test. I lied. I did half the test. I did half. My brain is fried. I am lessly. The thing is, this isn't exam practice, so it's longer than an actual exam. An actual exam is would have probably half the amount of questions as this, but this is for practice, so they give you extra questions when you practice. Probably harder than the exam too. Probably harder than the exam. I know many professors that give the practice is a lot harder than the actual exam. That is true. That happens quite often. Ooh, I lost some followers today. That's understandable. But yeah. Yeah. Let's look and see if Tori's still alive. We'll go raid her if she is. Let me refresh my page here. Is Tori still alive? The bird is still alive. I'm also a bird, but... Yeah, Tori Nicholas. Yes, that Tori. You know of? You know of the other bird? You know of the chicken? We're gonna go raid the chicken. They're my friend. They're probably gonna wrap up soon, too. They're doing a drawing stream. We're gonna go do a raid. Alright. Start raid. Bird gang. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Alright, I had a great time. I don't know if I'm going to do my 5 p.m. stream tonight because I did this stream. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when 5 p.m. rolls around, okay? That's how we're gonna go. Alright, this is why are there 19 of you now? Holy why? Is there a raid message? Penguin raid. Just penguin raid. You can put Walter on either side of it if you want. But I usually just type penguin raid. You did good. I did my best. I'm probably gonna do the other half of it off screen later today. Mostly because I'm gonna have to study. I'm gonna actually have to study how to do it before I can do it. I can't just jump into it like I did the first half of this test. I'm gonna have to go over the rules again and figure out exactly what I'm doing. It's a good thing I did this though, because that'd be embarrassing if I got to the tutoring thing and I didn't know how to do it. Negative exponents should be just referred. Yeah, negative exponents are just flipping it over. That's true. Oh, we have to go to the raid now. I got distracted. We have to go to the raid now. All right, it's time to raid. All right, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, everybody. I had a great time. Well, my brain hurts, but we had a good time anyways. Goodbye.